Hey everyone, and welcome back to BeamNG.drive. Hopefully going to finish off the time trials today. I'm continuing where I left off, whoops, wrong button, last week, not yesterday, with the quarry spiral descent, because I kept messing it up for some reason. Why is this thing being weird? So yeah, going to continue off. I'm going to use my off-road race hopper, just kind of general racing, because why not? Okay, not gonna read that because I probably did last week, and hopefully I can just get this done. I did a little bit of practice before recording with a couple different videos to see what I felt most comfortable with doing it in at the moment. And I just, for some reason, feel like this is the best for me to use right now. No, it's not the fastest, no, it doesn't have the best handling, but yeah. Maybe this wasn't the greatest thing. I'll do it again and then throw it into too high when I get to the bottom so I get to spin it around. I also can't use the handbrake because it's four-wheel drive, not all-wheel drive. So the front and rear wheels are locked together permanently rather than having a differential. I forgot about that barrier. But driven properly, this thing is actually pretty good and quite fast. Although it only has 272 horsepower out of a V8. It's pretty good. And if you feather the brakes just right, you can get it to slow pretty nicely. Feather the brakes to get the rear differential to lock up. You can put an LSD in the back of this, limited slip, but it's not adjustable. So you have to use little tricks to get it to do what you want. But I feel the lack of power with a little bit more grip from the kind of off-road racing tires should help at least a little bit. That and it looks really cool. I beat my old time, but whatever. I'm just gonna continue. I want to get these over with so I can move on to other things. Oh. None of this is supposed to be listed. All the mods are supposed to be turned off. Do all of them except for the tachometer. Alright, next is Quarry Triple Threats. This course will take you through the quarry, the forest, and... oh, okay, right. So I definitely want to switch away from the hopper. But what would be the best? Something with decent suspension for the quarry part, but it needs to have really good handling. I'm gonna try this thing. I don't think I've used this yet in a time trial. It is quite the monster. Even with the ETK, I couldn't get the 235 stars, so let's see. Okay. here we go, once I stop knocking stuff over on my table. This should handle this perfectly. The slick tires aren't the greatest for this dirt section, but the rest is all asphalt, so it should be fine. Could have gone around that corner much faster. I've spent time, a little too much time tuning this. I've spent way too much time tuning cars in this engine. It's just what I like doing. By the way, the time I've spent tuning this thing has been getting every little tiny bit of grip I can. And I think it has turned out pretty good. And it's fairly hard to drive. Too fast. And stalled. Let's restart. I forgot about that corner. I feel like they changed some of the car sounds. Either that or it's louder than it's supposed to be again. I did check the audio levels before recording, and everything was fine, so hopefully it still is, but I feel like the sequential, the clunk from the shifting is a bit louder, the reverse gear is a bit louder, but it does overall seem a bit louder than normal. After this one, we'll check the volume. This car does not need nitrous, but I'm using it anyways. Ooh, I really gotta pump the brakes. And not hit the island. Median, whatever you call it. Okay, slow down. Install it. And that is why I wanted rally suspension. This really needs more front downforce. Even the handbrake sounds louder than normal. That's how the first lap should have been. But whatever. Much faster. I knew that was the right car to use. That thing is crazy. And even on that last lap, it can still be pushed harder than that. It can go faster. It can turn sharper. It's... Oops. Like, listen to that reverse gear. It's so loud right now. I'm not used to that being so loud. And then the sequential. Like the car itself just seems so much louder than different parts of it. The turbo is pretty quiet, but like it sounds supercharged and the gearbox is so loud. Either way, on to the next one. Oops. I'd like to know why all the stuff from the RLS overhaul is in here when it shouldn't be. Alleyway hill climb. Ooh, a hill climb with a twist. Yeah. I am gonna try it with this, but I might switch to the Arata instead. Why did I back up? Alleyway hill climb. Take the difficult route through the center to the top of the course. I have a feeling this car is gonna have, or it's gonna be too low, have a low ride height. But other than that, I think it'll be really good. These aren't really alleyways so far anyways. This one is. Slowed down a little too soon, but I couldn't see. This is more like just a walking path. This is their wannabe Lombard Street. I end up in an alley now. And now we really are. Oops, it's neutral. Maybe this was a good choice. Ooh. Yeah, this thing has so much grip it'll roll. Probably the best I've done yet in tuning a grip-based car. That sounded funny. Much, much faster than before, of course, because you're supposed to be using a Piccolina. That was fun. This car is so much fun. I should add it to my configuration pack. It's like... oh. Hold on, I can recover this. There we go. Yeah, it's that kind of car. Okay, next one. Almost done. There's what? 2 more? Yeah, there's 2 more. I've been working on this all year. It's taken me a year to go through all the time trials. Doing them once a week like this. And of course, it's going to be much, much faster this time. Oh, I forgot to switch it. I did want to try it with this anyways. I forgot to hit record, but whatever. The other angle for this is terrible. Have to leave it in 3 high this whole time. I feel like that's going to be faster than before though. Yep, 2 seconds faster. Cool. I'm gonna go to the start, switch back to the sunburst, and I want to see how fast I can do it with the sunburst. I switched it to my car. Did I not? I can't switch it to mine. Okay, well at least I beat my old time. On to the next one. It really gets how to shift that thing into your head, because you have to use the range and gears. Last time I did this was fun. I almost destroyed the car. I don't know if this will have a high enough top speed for the straightaways. It should. Let's just go like this. I took the wrong way, but yeah. Whoops. This should be perfectly fine. I love the little space at the lighthouse. I'll go to it after this. But it's so nice. Gotta beat 350. Alright, Spear Leaf Loop. And keep your speed up for this technical ring road. Ring road. Yeah, I'll point out this spot that I went super wide with the Grand Marshal and almost ripped the side of it off. This is a very fun course. I really like it. Because you've got this little technical switchback up the little hill mountain thingy. The mini mountain. And then there's a nice long hairpin up here around the lighthouse. Oops. I'm steering a bit. And then you've got a nice long bit to the harbor. Some high-speed sweeping corners. It seems I still need to do some adjustments with the front end of this thing. I think it's just lack of downforce, to be honest. And then here, I went really... no, not here, sorry. This one. I went super wide on this corner and almost hit those shipping containers. And I barely missed the fence, but I didn't slow down at all. Just kept going. It was great. I think that was in the previous playthrough of the missions, like all the missions. So if you want to see that one, ooh, that's not good. If you want to see that video, look up kind of like this, but missions and West Coast, and it'll be the picture of that moment. I think I should probably use a different car for this one. Bye, Leo. Yeah. A part of me did that on purpose, but I also wasn't really paying attention. Because I knew I had already crashed, I knew it wasn't blah blah blah. Okay. Something else that would also be really good for this. My BX would be. But I've used this thing a lot. I want to use something different. Something that can really take advantage of the straightaway. Let's see how... Ooh, actually. I never drive this thing. So let's use this one. Let's see how this does. Remember correctly, this thing is also pretty crazy. It seems to actually handle better than the Sunburst. The Sunburst is just built to be nuts and like twitchy and fast. This is meant to actually handle very well, so it's not as twitchy and not super like in your face already. Oh, that was driver error on the car. I should drive this more often, especially with the latest update where they added some modes and stuff. I like it a lot more than I used to. But I still never drive it, and I don't know why. And there we go. Yep. Okay, I'll try one more time. I'm also gonna leave it in automatic this time, even though it acts kind of weird. Especially now that I've kind of learned the track again. When I did it with the Grand Marshal, it took a few tries too, so. This island is also like tiny miniature version of the city I live in, because it's got a shipping harbor, it has fuel refineries, got a lighthouse and stuff at one part. We're just missing a little spot with like living schools and stuff. There we go. 4 seconds faster on that lap too. Wow. Basically 20 seconds faster. That's crazy. Okay. Wasn't expecting to do that much better. Let's go for a little cruise up to the lighthouse, shall we? Yeah, I will. Start right there. This is probably one of my absolute favorite spots in all of vanilla BeamNG. It's just perfect. You can look out over the city, you can see the bridge, you can look out over the water. There's tons of parking spots for car meets, whether it's streetcars, drift, off-road, whatever. There's the lighthouse itself, which has like the nice green grass, the little like caretaker building, whatever, shed, and then the lighthouse itself. It's just a nice area. And then you've got the area over there. Oops, curb. That little forested area. You can just get out and walk around. Especially, oops, I should turn off the replay. If we go like this and go sunrise, how about that? Now look at the city and everything. Now imagine this with like ultra graphics and stuff. It's amazing. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it on like the highest of high that you can do for graphics. So one moment. And this is basically the highest you can make all the settings. Between the normal settings menu ones and then going through all the F11 menu, I forget what exactly it's called. Changing that stuff in mods and whatnot. This is the best I've gotten it to look, and it looks amazing. In my opinion, at least. Get in the car. Why can't I get in the car? Game is being weird. It like, there we go. Okay, I hate when it does that. I messed up the mirror, but whatever. But yeah, it looks amazing like this, especially over by the lighthouse. It's just, excuse me. Unfortunately, my computer can't really handle playing and recording like this. It's okay at the moment, but if I were to load up cars to race against or something, yeah, it's lagging right now, so. But it looks amazing. Either way, that's it for today. As usual, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, anything you want me to check out, feel free to leave it in the comments below. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. I really should have been using this one for this part, not that one. Because it looks so much better. It looks like a 370Z.